So that's how that happens.
Your question was, how come lesbians are HIV positive?
Yeah, like she said. I said without the presence of a man. Like, so is it always backtracked to a woman having sex with a man to give another woman HIV?
More often.
For the most part, I would say, because people don't talk about rape. People don't talk about family incest.
Right.
Stuff like that. They don't talk about stuff
Date
like
rape,
that.
wake up.
And of course they don't talk about intravenous drug use and sharing needles and stuff like that.
Or blood transfusions when you have an operation off the ash. There's nothing wrong. You just got some blood because again, they don't test every single bag. It's just too many. So what they do in scientific terms is called random sampling. So they'll say we'll test 1 in every 20 bags.
It's best to give blood before you
So
go.
if you
Your
ever,
own blood.
but if a lot of hospitals don't do that anymore. But what you can do is when you have surgery, you can ask them, is this procedure going to allow my own blood to be centrifuged back into my body?
Right.
So that's why you hear people like Jehovah's Witness say we don't transfer blood from the Bible. That's the idea of keeping your blood yours without intermingling other blood. Because it's a chance. If you have surgery, 3-4 years later, it can happen.
And there are also men who proposition lesbians because they find it attractive and they offer you $1,000 or $5,000, just to have that moment with a lesbian. And some lesbians may find it attractive, well, I need this money, if they need money.
But it's just hanging out, getting
Yeah,
high,
just hanging out,
everybody feeling
drinking,
good.
and they proposition, then they go for it.
Mark, in South Africa, we did the same kind of study, and there the prevalence of HIV was higher among the women, and we asked them, do you know how you got infected? And for some it was obvious, they had sex with men, but there was a group of women who didn't know how they got infected. They said, I never had sex with men. So we cannot prove that is lesbian transmission, but it's very likely that some of these women got infected by having sex with other women. So it's not, we shouldn't think that it's completely impossible.
Right. Science is not an exact science, so there's always a possibility for a variable to be.
Yeah, lesbians are always passing chlamydia back and forth, back and forth.
Right. I mean, just simple things, just your lifestyle, how we expose ourselves going to the bathroom every day. That's another thing that women have to worry about. As we get older, we get more susceptible to different things. Our bodies change, things start growing, our stress level. People 40, that's why they ask you to do mammograms, because things start changing, your cells start changing.